Nama saya Sarah binti Ma'ruf.
Hello, I'm Nirmala Manoharan.
Hello, my name is Nafa Najwa binti Zainal Abidin.
Hi, my name is Hawa Shafika binti Shamsuddin.
My name is Nur Shafika binti Mahmud.
And today, our group will be talking about integration. To start off the discussion, Nirmaram, why don't you explain how integration can be applied in daily life?
Of course, Aisha. One of the ways we can apply integration in our daily life is through medicine. Many medicines which flow through the bloodstream can be modeled with a differential equation. That is, the rate at which it flows from the intake spot to the rest of the body could be proportional to the heart rate in the body. To solve a differential equation like this, we would use integration to learn how it travels through the body, not just a rate, but now perhaps a distance as a function of time. With integration, we could find how much a certain medicine accumulates in certain parts of the body, perhaps given an obstruction in the bloodstream. Other than that, an architect engineer uses integration in determining the amount of the necessary materials to construct curved-shaped constructions, for instance, domes over a sports arena, and also to measure the weight of their structure. Calculus is used to improve the architecture of not only buildings, but also of important infrastructures such as bridges. Another way we can apply integration in our daily lives is in electrical engineering, where integration is used to determine the exact length of a power cable needed to connect two substations which are miles away from each other. Now, Shafika, why do you think we need integration in daily life?
Thank you, Nirmala. Certainly, we need integration in daily life. As you mentioned, in order to calculate the amount of material required to complete a construction project, we need to use integration as it helps us to estimate the amount needed for construction. In the field of economics, integration is used to calculate the price elasticity of demand and supply. They consider such variables as the supply-demand curve to calculate elasticity, which is the exact measure of elasticity at a particular point on the supply and demand curve. And changes according to price. This can help in a country's economy. Thirdly, integration is very much needed for epidemiologists. This is because they use it to determine how far and how fast a disease can spread. From this, we can see that integration can help most of us to predict the next move, either to prevent or to cure a disease. In short, integration is encompassed in every aspect of our lives, helping solve problems, predict the future, explore the unknown, and understand our world and the universe. However, can you tell us when you are going to use integration?
Sure, Shafika. In real life, integrations are used in various fields such as engineering, where engineers use integrals to find the shape of the building. In physics, used in the center of gravity and etc. In the field of graphical representation, where three-dimensional models are demonstrated. Differentiation and integration considered by all scientists throughout the ages as one of the best sciences that guided the mind of man over all the time. The fields of the use of calculus, specifically integration, are very wide. It enters too many fields that is not limited to specific people or to those who use it only, but to almost all human beings. Aisha, how has integration helped to solve real life problems?
Thank you for the explanation, Hawa. I will introduce a problem. What if we are asked to calculate the amount of water required to fill a large swimming pool? The answer is to determine the shape of the swimming pool and find its size. If it is square or rectangular shape, finding its size will not be difficult in any way because these geometric shapes are regular and any students can find its size. However, what if the shape of the pool is different? What if it begins with a slight gradient and then the slope descends steeply? Or maybe the sides of the pool are curved or semi-elliptical. This is where using methods of integration will help in solving this problem, like using the function of the curve to find the area under it. Thus, the area and size can be reduced, and the amount of water needed to be filled into the pool can also be determined. This concept can be applied in many real-life cases. Integrals calculate area under something or contained within something. Therefore, this is important for spatial reasoning problems like bookshelf or freezer packing and estimating time to fill up a tank with gas. Now, Farah, can you give us some examples of integration in our daily life?
Yes, I can, Aisha. First, in pharmacology, drug side effect can be calculated using integration. For example, drug side effect because of body temperature change. Next, integration can be using to find the area under the curve of the function. For example, to find the amount of water in chain, and also area between two curves can also be calculated by integration. And in physics, we use integration to find the center of mass of an object like a plate. How about everyone else? What other example can you think of?
As I know, it is used to determine the rate of a chemical reaction and to determine some necessary information of radioactive decay reaction.
Integration is used to calculate the cost of production and calculate the increase in revenue while increasing production.
Thank you, Luto. So after this discussion, I think we can reach a conclusion. Knowing how to use integral, when to using them, and how to apply them in everyday life can be a crucial part of any profession. So learning early is always a good thing. What are your final thoughts on the discussion?
That's right, Farah. Integration is constantly used in everyday life to help measure how much something is changing. They're used by the government in population censuses, various types of sciences, and even in economics.
I agree, Hawa. I believe differentiation is very important in our daily life with its many applications from academic to career-related uses.
The three of you have presented good points. Therefore, we should definitely appreciate what the use of integration has contributed to our lives.
I can agree with all of you that integration is very important in our daily lives. It really helps us in various ways in our life. So that's the end of our discussion. Thank you all, and that's all from us. Goodbye.